Hey guys, this is Crazy Kylo bringing you the Uncharted 2 Crushing Glitchless guide for Chapter 14. This video will cover the general route along with the ideal movement and also include all fight strategies for the chapter and an explanation of anything you need to know in Chapter 14. So with that, let's get into it. Okay, so this is Chapter 14. This is part 2 of the train. So immediately you're going to come up here, you're going to pick up the west. This is going to be pretty useful for this chapter. As soon as you get on this side, you can actually jump. So you can jump twice, jump up to this, and then jump over here. And when he passes you, you can get a stealth kill on him. And then you're going to come up here and you're going to pick up the shotgun. And then what I do is I come to this panel and I turn to the left, and you're going to shoot these two guys. Sometimes it might take 2 to kill the guy on the right, or it could take 2 to kill either, kind of depending how centered they are. And then what we're going to do here is we're going to... The reason I face the left is to allow for ammo preservation, that's what I'm going to call it, on the sniper. So in case you don't know, if you pick up a sniper and then you pick up a repeat gun, you get less ammo when you pick it up after holding the gun. So what we do is we're going to keep the shotgun up here. After we kill all the 3 guys on top of the train, I'm going to have the sniper that I have with whatever ammo. I'm going to pick up the shotgun, I'm going to pick up a new sniper, and then I'm going to pick up my old sniper. And that allows us to have maximum sniper ammo going into the next part of the train. So the shotgun didn't fall off, and then you're going to kill these 3 guys. Quick scope. If you miss, it's okay. You can miss a few shots. And so now you can kind of see it, right? There's 2 left. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go far enough away that I can pick the shotgun up. I'm going to come back up here, and then I'm just going to start picking up everything. And I have 9 shots. So if you were to just keep this, you'd get like 3 from each, I think. So I would have had 7. So you get a little bit more. And then one thing I will say about this is if you're... I'm going to pause this because it's going to mess up the cycles. To do the later part of this chapter, you're going to want to have... I'm going to say at a minimum 6 sniper bullets. 7 or more is comfortable. If you have less than that, like if you're not comfortable with 6 or you have 5, well, even if you have 6, I'd still try it because it's faster to use the sniper in the later sections. But if you're not comfortable with it, you can pick up the M4s from these guys later. Like, should hopefully see them. Aim for this ladder. Don't do what I just did. But there's an Uzi here. What you're going to want to do is you're going to quickly make your way this way, and you're going to shoot this guy before he has a chance to climb up. And if you delay shoot, you can get yourself up here, but you'll shoot this guy. And you're going to want to wait until he gets out of the animation of climbing up. Because for whatever reason, when they're climbing up, they get like hyper armor, so we'll take 2 deagle shots. So if you wait just slightly till he's actually on top of the train, you can just use 1 bullet. So you're going to quickly make your way this way. And then I transition to the left side, and you're not going to want to jump because there's guys below you, but you want to transition to the left because the next thing that's going to, a little blockade thing come in, is going to be on the right. So come on the left, it's right there. And then you're going to jump down here. And then I wait till, don't wait until you just land, just give it a little bit of time, and then you're going to RC. So that's going to despawn the guys behind us. And just so you're aware, it's also going to make sure you have your sniper out. So I like having 4 West ammo because I think there's 4 guys that you want to use it for. So I'm actually going to use the sniper to shoot it. So got 8 bullets, plenty of ammo still. And then you're going to make your way up here, and you're going to jump to here. And you have 2 options. When you get to this cutscene, you can skip this one. I'm going to RC to show it. But if you want to, you can actually play it out. You're going to lose probably like 10-ish seconds, maybe a little more, 10 to 12 seconds. But making this next transition is way easier coming out of this cutscene than if you RC. But there is a pretty consistent way doing an RC, so it's not impossible. But you're going to walk a little bit, and then you're going to roll to this corner, and then you're going to jump. So doing that, it takes a little bit of practice. It works fairly consistently, like I'd say about 90 to 95% of the time. So you're going to just take a little step forward. You're going to roll to the corner. It's going to drop you off the ledge. You're going to jump across. You're going to land in this right corner. And then you're going to drop, and you're going to take out the west. And there's two guys here you want to kill. Gotta be a little careful. So got both of them. That was really risky. And then you're gonna snipe that guy. So I had really good RNG. No one climbed up to the top. There is a chance for all three guys to climb up top, and it is honestly, you just want to sit here and you want to wait for them to come down, because if you move forward, they will come behind you, and you can't watch two directions. It just doesn't work. So if you have 2 West bullets, there's 2 more additional guys that you can use them for. Otherwise, if you're more comfortable, pick up the micro. It's works just as well. I'm going to show what the West looks like since I don't do it as much. And then you're going to grab those 2 grenades, and you're going to jump to this corner. And then you're going to peek, and there's one guy, and then there's the second guy. So I didn't actually do it, but if you have plenty of ammo, again, you do have plenty of sniper ammo, you can do it. And then there's 2 guys here. So you're going to want to try to headshot them. It's really tough because the train is curving. And you do need to be careful because both those guys have M4s. They will light you up if you overpeak. And then what I do is I pick up this. If you have the Uzi, I'd probably just recommend holding on to it. It's beneficial for later. And then what you really want to have happen, which is very unfortunate, is both these guys drop M4s. Usually one of them will land on the train. If not, you're going to just have to go and use the Uzi or the pistol for this next section, which is not the easiest because we're going to be shooting the straps to this log. So ideally you have the M4, but as soon as you get out of that cutscene, you can drop down here. You're safe. That guy can't actually kill you if you just go fast enough. And so this guy did. Nope, his M4 fell off too. So I'm going to wait. And then I like shooting the back strap first and then the front strap. So you can see how hard that is with a pistol. And then as soon as this guy falls off, and you see Draco, whatever his name is, backing up. As soon as you see him, you're going to RC. And there's like a 10-second cutscene here that you skip. Shows the helicopter. So all that does is skip this. And then right here, this is probably the most annoying thing of RNG. Again, this is like part 1. The helicopter is going to do like 3 things. It's going to shoot right away, which it's doing. Which if it does, you're going to wait. It's going to delayed shoot. Which if that happens and you go for it, you will die. And if it shoots 1 bullet or doesn't shoot, you're going to hop and you're just going to run until it shoots something and you're going to take cover. But when it stops shooting, you're going to jump. So you're going to see the cycle now. I have to wait an additional time. So if it does shoot right away and you can't get to the cart, you're going to have to jump. But generally, you're able to get here and take cover, like to that first one. Otherwise, you can get to this third one if you have to wait. So it kind of sucks, but you have to wait there where you wouldn't have to otherwise. And then you're going to jump through here. And then here's where you're going to pick up the M4. There's 3 of them to pick up. And then if you do have to wait, again, you're going to have to wait and cover here. You might be able to jump out a little early while it's shooting. And then when we get in the gunner, the biggest trick with this thing is to lead your bullets. So if it's moving left, you're going to have to shoot slightly left of it. It's moving right, shoot slightly right of it. So that's kind of the tough thing. And then when it shoots rockets, you only need to shoot about like 3 of them. The very first time. When it shoots, if it does shoot a second time, you're going to need to shoot about 4 of them. But if you're leading your bullets, if it's moving left slightly left and it's moving right slightly right of it, you generally can knock it out before the second ones will get to you. And then as soon as you get out of this, press circle to get into cover. And we're going to wait for Draco or whatever his name is to move. And then you're going to run out of cover and you're going to get here. So this is kind of bad RNG because they are super pushed up. But I'm going to throw 2 grenades at the heavy guy, and I'm going to throw him close enough to hopefully catch some of these guys. But, oh, he's actually back there. So I'm going to blind fire this guy just to make my life easy. And then I'm going to throw 2 of them right here. This might be too far. Okay, so got both. Yeah, and I killed that guy. And at this point, if you don't have a micro, try to pick up this guy's. It's going to make this a little bit easier. And then one thing you can do is you could get in this corner. And just shoot him. This works a little bit nicer if you have a grenade, but so if he does that, you can you're just gonna kind of like move up. He actually didn't get it far enough, but what you're trying to do is you're trying to shoot the helmet off, and then you're gonna punch him. And this punching right here is, it doesn't, so it's not showing it, But honestly, this is hard to explain. It's really just you have to practice it and get the timing down for it. Because when it doesn't show it, you're going to punch him 3 times. And then when he grabs your arm to counter, I wait about half a second and I press triangle. And you do that for like the 3 times it tells you to do it. So, okay, I'll get to show it again because I actually stopped. But it's kind of like you wait half a second, then you press triangle like each time you're waiting half a second. That's kind of what I figured the timing to be, or a quarter of a second. And then after you get him, you just wait and the cutscene will go. But that fight is super annoying because I'm going to say about 3 out of 4 times it will not show when to counter. So it's really just, and they're quick. Like, you got to do them quickly. So it's kind of just practice to get the feel for them. But it is super annoying. But you can do that, or like you can hide to the left there, and then if he throws a grenade, it might not make it up. If it does, you can move to the next part of cover. I'll also show like another option if you're not comfortable with doing that peek. Both work. I've found that the one I just showed works a little bit better, but I'll show it just so you're aware of it. Okay, so now I'm back here. So let's say you don't have any grenades or anything. You're gonna come into this cover and you're just gonna light him up and then grab the ammo and reload, and he's gonna throw a grenade at you, and then you're just gonna like blind cover him. And this is where it's nice, because when you run out of ammo here, you can switch to the Uzi, and then you're back here, you're fighting him again, and then again, this is just like a timing thing that you're gonna have to practice. But it's nice because the only thing that sucks about doing this one is he will like run up on you when you move forward. So if you don't have the hat knocked off, it can be really annoying because punching him doesn't really do anything. But those are pretty much your 2 options for that fight, so whichever one you're comfortable with. But that's chapter 14. So that's everything for the chapter 14 tutorial. The rest of the video will be a speedrun of the chapter to see everything put together along with all my inputs. Hopefully that helps, and with that, I'll see you guys in the next chapter tutorial.
Take him out!